Greg, you look at the marquee, and it's a lot of offensive stars here. I'm looking at the other side. Defenses better show up here if you want to walk out with a win.
Yeah, I think the burden, of course, lies on the players, particularly the players in the secondaries of both of these teams. They're going to have moments where they've got to win one-on-one, as you said, against some of the top offensive skill players in the league. But I also feel like there's a lot on the shoulders of this defensive coordinator. Can you change up coverages, change up looks, make it difficult pre- and post-snap, not only on these wide receivers and skill players, but also on the guy with the ball in his hand, calling the shots, playing quarterback.
Here's Williams to begin with a pass. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
I like the aggressiveness early in the game, right out of the gate. Make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield. And what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
Looking middle of the field, it's complete.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It's fourth down.
Man, that's your biggest fear as a runner on a draw play. You get the handoff, and you're just greeted with a sight of defenders barreling towards you. At this point, you have no choice but to just go down.
They'll indeed go. It's the blitz gets home. He is taken down. Can't get the throw off. They have turned it over on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. Not much there. Maybe a yard. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 9. To throw, it's Richardson. He's got it at the 7.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
It's Xavier Worthy on the return. And a decent return there, and he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. On the ground, here is Achane. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Texans first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius, unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
Well run with Achane. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Texans.
Touchdown, Texans.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
We're on top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Now an opening past the 30. He's to midfield. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
In motion comes Pittman. On first down, here's Irving. There he goes, inside the 30. And he's in! Bucky Irving, touchdown Buccaneers. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Buccaneers will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Texans 7.
How about this for a bold call? First quarter, lead, not enough. They're going to try an onside kick. Well, that's one you don't really see all that often. Declare a first quarter onside kick. Hands team takes care of it. On first and 10, it's Williams. The pressure going to cave in on him. He will go down.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
A run, and it's Achane. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. The Bucs have the early lead. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with a tough 3rd and 15 in front of them. Off play action. Here's Williams. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker.
Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And away we go from East Rutherford. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Get the fullback involved. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And the Texans have recovered it. Well, this one's certainly off to an exciting start, partner. Hopefully this is the type of energy we're going to see the whole way today.
Defensive coaches, Kate, love to say, steal a possession, find a way to steal a possession. Well, they stole it on the very first play, and now put their offense in the driver's seat.
Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 9.
Already we're seeing the mind games they can play with personnel. You talk about this all the time, Brock. Looked like a passing set. Left them some room on the ground.
10, 11, heck, even 20 personnel. Doesn't matter offensively. You get to dictate the terms. Kind of like those pitchers and catchers that once in a while will pitch backwards and keep your opponent off guard.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. To throw, Williams. Toward the pylon, and he is in. Touchdown, Houston. David Njoku from 20 yards out. On his Chase McLaughlin for the point after. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they go up 7-0 here early.
Jets, nothing. Chase McLaughlin.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Trying the right side. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Dak to the air here. That pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. He's going to be hauled to the ground with a 1st down in tow, Brock. Give him 9 on that play.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10. That's a
Fresh set of downs now from the 39. On 1st down, they'll run. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. It's going to be 2nd down.
He was brought down by
That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D-tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, and knocked down that runner.
On 2nd down, Prescott. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. And hit got there quickly.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
That last catch picked up 4, so they're left with 3rd and 6. Here's Dak. Pass brought in by Jennings. They manage about 9 before a stop is made. That's going to be good for a Jets 1st down.
They call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
Now Dak to throw. Finds his fullback. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. Escapes the pocket. And the rusher's going to win this rep. They get to it. And that makes it 2nd and 19 to go. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They have second and pretty long here. Off the play fake, it's Prescott. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. There he goes, right sideline. And he's going to score. Pick six, touchdown, Houston. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Send right down the middle and good. And they now lead by 14 points.
14, Jets, nothing. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Wan'Dale Robinson now to return this. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Oh, love this. He gets another one. Keep feeding that fullback, baby. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you could do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Throwing on second. Dak. And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Quick thinking just to get rid of it there, Brock. No chance. It's 3rd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Prescott to throw. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Texans.
In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. So good to be with you. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here. Greg, as we look at this matchup, I'm looking around and hearing this crowd. They're so fired up for this one. What's it like when you come on the road and you've got a hostile environment you need to take care of?
You know, I always liked it. I always thought it added to the element of bringing some energy and bringing some juice, especially in pregame. But once that ball's kicked off, you want to settle this crowd down as fast as you can, especially on offense. Take them out of it. Get them back on their chairs, sitting on their hands. The more energy you give them, the more noise, it does make it a little less efficient to operate, especially on offense. So come out fast, come out furious, and see if you can take this crowd out right from the jump.
Open man downfield. He's got his tight end Bowers. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Colts, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he's in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Colts will take a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Williams going to throw on the first play. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A run here with Achane. Room to run past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Texans come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart, that one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. Throwing, Dart. Coming up, and that's the tight end likely. He's inside the 25. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Colts 14, Texans 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Open man downfield is Brown.
Williams pass. Complete to A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Houston.
McLaughlin now
Chase McLaughlin
for the extra
lining
point.
up for the point after.
He's got it. And the Texans will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This will be returned from the 6. Yeah. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here's Dart. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for the Colts. First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Dart on first and 10. He's got Likely over the middle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He'll come up now again. Good news, it's first and 10.
That's another Colts first down.
Our carry here for Brown. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
The tackle made by Dante Fowler. A gain of 2.
Throwing is Dart. That's caught left side by Bowers. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another
On first down, Dart.
first down.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And that will lead to a second down. Looking to throw. It's Dart. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
And the Colts first down.
Now Brown. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. Fought through that first contact. They'll bring up second down.
12-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Dart. And he's in. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown Colts. Making 2 touchdowns in the very first quarter of play. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, They don't have one.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Colts have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. This caught right side by Worthy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Texans.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Intercepted. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They'll run here with Brown. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 3. On the ground, it's Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
That's good for the Colts.
Here's Brown. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
Clock ticking down, and we will hit the 2-minute warning. Greg and I, back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And the Colts, 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. He's got it at about the 8. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
It's another Colts, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
To throw is Dart. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
A 6-yard
Brown
brings up 2nd and
is into the end zone. Touchdown.
Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off and running from Ford Field. Starting from the 5. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Nice run there on 1st down, Brock. Now this defense a little vulnerable ahead of this 2nd down play.
Sure is, and just kind of sets the table. Everything in that playbook is open to you. And if you want to be aggressive, right now might not be a bad time.
Nice effort on the hit to break up that throw. We've got 3rd down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Likely's got it right side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
And the Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Love trying the right side. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Williams will look to throw. Complete out to the right. And they make the tackle at the 38. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. And dose of the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 17.
On 2nd down, Williams bails out of the pocket quick. Has a man downfield. It's Pippen. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Detroit Lions 1st down.
Love now up the middle. Cuts it to the right side. And he's going to get there inside the pylon. Touchdown Lions. Jeremiah Love scoring there to end an 8-play drive. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point.
Lining up for the extra point.
Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And that's good for a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing. Jim Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Achane. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Williams starting with a pass here. Had it for a moment, but the hit jars it loose. Fortunate, Brock, that it did too, because that would have been a big strike otherwise. Instead, a 2nd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Zone read, they hand it to Etienne. His run, that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's 4th down.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
4th down, Williams. He finds Njoku, complete. They find a weak spot in the defense on that 4th down. This goes for 15 and a 1st.
15. 1st down, Houston.
Running left, here's Etienne. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he's out of bounds with a big gain on the final play of the 1st. We are absolutely sprinting through this game, already through 1 quarter. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Staying on the ground here with Etienne. Mustn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Azeez Ojulari getting there for the tackle. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the Lions' 23-yard line.
To throw, Williams. Has it down close. And he gets home. Touchdown, Texans. David Njoku capping a 7-play scoring drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
26-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. On play action, Williams. Under pressure, down he goes. They got him down to 17. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 17-yard line.
Williams to throw on 2nd. On the move, headed right. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He needed just a little bit more, didn't he? Got most of it, but the stop is made in time, so it is 4th down. And we won't see another play here, Brock, as the clock reaches 2 minutes to go. Stick around. More from Ford Field on its way. The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for 4th and 3. Here's Williams. Throw is caught by the back. And this is going to be good for the 1st down they were after. Move forward on 4. About twice that they make.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, here's a give to Love. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Brought down back at the 38-yard line.
Now second down throw for Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
A gain of 11. It's now 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down, it's Williams. Throw caught by his running back. He will get them the first. Look at that effort. Short when the catch was made. It was the extra effort that keeps this drive going.
That's good. For the Lions. First down.
To throw is Williams. Buys top. Defenders closing in, and they're going to get home here, and they drop him at the 40. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
At the 40-yard line.
They send a man in motion. Throwing on second, Williams. He's under pressure again, and they hit him on the throw. Pass not going anywhere as a result. And the rush forces 3rd down. Approaching the final minute here before halftime. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this won't even get back to the line, Brock. Hit erased any chance of that one. It's incomplete, 4th down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on down. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Williams to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Running with Achane here out of the gun. Wow, he's about as close to the first as you can get, partner. Down to the 31, but didn't get it. It's 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Williams to throw on 3rd. A throw right side, caught by Njoku. That play picks up about 6 yards as he stopped. And that gives Houston the first down. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Now here's Williams. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. Looking inside the red zone. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Finds his back, Achane. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they could try for some points going into the break. 4 seconds left, and instead of bringing the field goal unit out, they're trying for 6. Achane. And he's going to be stopped. 3rd goal winds up losing yardage. And now, Brock, will they challenge them again on 4th and goal? Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own
New set of downs for him from the 31. Second half begins with a run by Achane. And a big chunk picked up on that play. Over 20, and he gets him the first. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Going to the ground again on first. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Working quickly here.
Tackle at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 20. First down, Houston.
On play action, here's Williams. He's got Njoku on the out. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Trying to run it in, Achane. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. He'll get 3, but much work left for him on second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 7-yard line.
Williams set to pass. Hits his running back. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Offense in the hurry up here. Third and goal. It's Williams. Catch made. They call this a 4-yard pickup. So now the question becomes, Brock, will they go for this or will they punt?
A gain of 4 yards.
Williams throwing on forward. And the decision pays off. Touchdown, Houston. A.J. Brown capping a 7-play scoring drive. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Push this one, but it sneaks inside the upright. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
Lions 7.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. This return starts at the 5. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Williams off the play fake. And this is going to be incomplete. They were on him right off the snap, and that hit altered the throw. That brings up second down.
Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
Now Williams. Chased out to his right. Contact on the throw, and yeah, this one never had a chance. To the ground, it is incomplete. That sets up third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. To the air on third and long. Completed to his running back. They're in there to take him down after a gain of 12. It is first down Detroit.
A gain of 12 yards.
Williams will look to throw. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
It's everything he has under this one. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
That one finds his man, likely. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
And the Lions first down.
From the gun, Love gets it. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brought down by Javon Hargrave. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 5.
Williams to throw on second.
Second and 5.
That one's complete right side. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so give him 1 on that short completion.
Number 4, Jeremiah Love. A gain of a yard. Brings up
Here's
3rd
Williams.
and 3.
And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. To throw, Williams. The lateral goes haywire. It's out. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. We did him a solid by recovering that, but not helping them with the yards lost afterwards as this play finally comes to an end. So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long. Achane again. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first to stop this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. Pass play coming here. On target here to Njoku. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. We reach the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Texans leading by 7. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Ducking back to throw. Rushes right there as he releases it. He goes nowhere near the target. Looking to avoid a sack there, Bob. It is 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Achane to the right. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. And stick with Achane. He only gets 3. Needed a little more. They wanted to avoid this 4th down. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Here he is to throw. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. And he can't do it himself. He's stuck behind the line. We've got a turnover on downs. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Back to throw. This is completed downfield directly. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. Isaiah Likely, a 55-yarder. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. And everyone can breathe a little bit easier now, at least for the moment. The try is up and good. And found a way to tie it late here in the 4th quarter. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here comes Achane. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10.
Setting up to pass. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And he's out the clear. The 30. Gets the 10. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston.
To Xavier Worthy. Touchdown.
So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Left side pulled in by Pittman. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
At the 32-yard line.
Once more into the hands of Pittman. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, the spot's at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw it. That finds Pittman, complete. And give him first shut down as that play goes for 10. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
To throw is Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
2nd and 3.
Working on 2nd down. Williams. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And he goes following a gain of about 11. And that's going to give the Lions the 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
First down.
Williams set to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Texans make the play that should win them this game.
Intercepted by the Texans. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
And we are underway from Houston. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
To throw right away, here's Montana. And his first pass is incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Now a guy who's been a Raider his entire career, this is Marcel Reese. And he's going to have a Browns first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Browns.
And Montana's going to shift things up a bit. They'll look to throw now on first down. Looking middle, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it's second down.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 41-yard line.
Now a quick give to the fullback, Marcel Reese. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
First down.
And now an audible here into something else. Here's Montana to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This defense started a nice stand from this defense now after getting wrapped backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown.
From Houston. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And the drive starts with a run from Achane. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Hurts. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Dante Fowler gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds on the Knights' opening drive. To throw, Williams. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
A run straight ahead with Achane. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, and now they look up at a 3rd and 5. They give to Achane on the option. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Williams. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. Option handoff now to Achane. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. And he's going to go down, sacked back at the 13-yard line. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. They'll go. Here's Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Martellus Bennett from 13 yards out. And the Texans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
Well, he gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down.
It's 2nd down.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. And complete on the right side to Bennett. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Hurts with a quick throw, complete. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the 1st. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 4th down. And Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. Back to throw here. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
Gain on the play. And the Saints 1st down.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Here's Hurts to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They're giving him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll send the tight end Bennett in motion. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And caught. This is Bennett, the tight end. And he'll be brought down well short of the 1st at about the 9-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to make it 4th down. Throwing is Hurts. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Only a yard of the completion. It's 2nd and goal. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Achane looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. He tried to get the nose of the football across to no avail, and now it's 3rd and goal. 3rd down and goal now, and this Houston defense not backing down. They'll look for one more stop. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints.
Larry Fitzgerald.
Larry Fitzgerald from a yard out. down. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Jake Elliott
on for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Second and 10. From the gun, here's Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. To the air, Williams. Oh, and that is incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
On 4th down, here's Williams. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Oregon man, Dylan Thieneman. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the giver. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Working out of the gun, Williams. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
On third down, Achane. And he's got some space here. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
To throw, it's Williams. His throw incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Throwing is Williams. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 45-yard line.
And the Texans first down.
Here's Williams. Got him in. It's Brown. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Back to throw again. He's got room at the 30. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 23. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
To the air once more, Williams. It's complete to the tight end, Bennett. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. They'll look to throw again. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
They'll run for it with Achane. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Williams. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
At the 4-yard line.
Running left, Achane. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Texans have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. A big spot now for the Texans as they'll try for 2.
The Texans
Williams going to throw for it. It's complete. And he'll be stopped shy of the goal line here. So the lead will remain at 6 points. And a touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, It was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
They're all about the numbers.
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. From the 41, here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The noise is getting deafening. Here's 3rd down and 3. Hurts. And he is caught. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there for the offense. They're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Brings up 2nd and
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And they get it in the red zone now, down at about the 19.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
A big play here as the crowd noise rises. 3rd and 1. Achane gets it from the gun. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Up the middle, Achane. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Quick slant completes into Njoku. And the Texans are going to have a first down, and that is the big one, as they should be able to run it out from here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Looking to throw is Williams. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Now we get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. To throw, Williams. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. A give left side. Here's Achane. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll go. Here's Williams. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Well, this is one of those games where if you win it, it feels extra special, but to lose a close one.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, excited for this one. Partner, what are we looking at here as this game gets rolling?
You know, I think this game is quite interesting in the fact, Mike, that I feel like before every week's matchup, we sit up here and we talk about quarterbacks and the passing game. And obviously, that is the direction the NFL has been headed for the last couple of years. But in this matchup here today specifically, I think both these offenses want to flip that on its head. They want to control the clock, time management, ball control. Don't be afraid to punt the ball away and play defense. It's a little bit of an old-school philosophy, but you have to do whatever it takes to win each matchup, and I think both of those formulas of these two teams are very similar.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the play fake, Dak. Oh, look at this. Right from the jump. It is intercepted. Picked off by Mike Jackson.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Williams going to throw on the first play. Got an open downfield on the crossing route. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
1st down, Texans.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Williams. That one broken up in the end zone. 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Williams to the air once more. That's incomplete. Daring ball on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. And now compounding the issue here, we're going to get a delay. So that'll cost them half the distance. Back near his goal line, Prescott moving outside the pocket. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Wan'Dale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. This one intercepted. Picked off by Michael Jackson. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal. Throwing is Williams. Exiting the pocket right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. And he let him a bit too much. Pass is incomplete. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal. They're going for it. Here's Williams. And this is hot. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Texans. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. Pass complete. He's got Calvin Ridley. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8
yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. Play fake. Prescott. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
I really like this call, Mike. These are rundowns. 2nd and short. All right, what do most teams do? Just extend the drive, pick up a first down. This is prime opportunity for play pass, play action, trying to take a shot. Now, it falls incomplete, but you still have 3rd and potentially 4th down, and you only need a couple yards.
Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Bears first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball.
Oh, the blitz overwhelming the offensive line. And down he goes. Come to the line, got some work to do now. It is 2nd and long.
39-yard line.
On play action, here's Dak. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Blake Cashman, he's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. And they're not going to snap it. We have come to the end of the first quarter of play. Bears in possession here to start the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd and long ahead. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
4th down.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Oh, they leave Ridley wide open. He's got it.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
3rd down.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Well run with Achane. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup of 12 yards. First down for Houston.
Of 12. And the Texans first down.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's into the hands of Worthy.
Pass complete to number 1, Xavier Worthy. It's a gain of 7.
Second down, they need 3.
At the Bears' 26-yard line.
Williams. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He's taken down just shy of the 10. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Texans first down. To throw, it's Williams. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Number 3. Ruled out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
On second down, it's Williams. That one out wide to Achane. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
And it's third down.
Here's Williams. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
Intercepted. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
On the play fake, Dak. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. It'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Play action now. Prescott. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter.
At the 8-yard line.
That'll bring up second and long. Pistoled out for Prescott. Now a deep ball here for Ridley. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. Talk things over before third down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 to score as the third quarter begins. A run here with Achane. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
At the 43-yard line. 1-yard gain.
From the 43, here's second and 9. Now Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. To throw is Williams. And he brings this one across midfield. He's down inside the 45.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force fourth down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the first down with his legs. And now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
Brings up second and 7.
From the 41, here's second down and 7. Here's Williams now to throw. Now a screen set up for Achane. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
On the ground, here is Achane.
Travis Achane, ball carrier. He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have a Texans first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that fourth down conversion. On the carry, it's Achane. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Second down, they need 2 yards. Quick throw, going to be caught by Worthy. And this time's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Here's a run. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Interesting decision. A field goal makes it a 2-score game. They're going to keep the hammer down and go for it on 4th and goal. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the first down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other sideline.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Back near his goal line, Prescott, and the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first, the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line, and the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
A run, and it's Achane. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. 20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. We've got a couple of teams, Greg, that can make it happen with the defensive front. That's going to be a huge focus on this game.
With the importance of the passing game in today's NFL, Mike, you know how great it is to be able to disrupt that timing and throw off the quarterback's rhythm. And no better way to do that than by being able to get after him, especially with your defensive line. You don't have to blitz. You don't have to bring a fifth rusher. Keep that secondary intact. If this defensive line can cause havoc in the pocket for this quarterback, it's going to go a long way towards slowing down what's been a very good offense.
He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Austin Hooper. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Panthers first down.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And he'll bring this near the first down marker. They're going to spot him, let's say, a yard short. So a 3rd and 1 forthcoming.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 1.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane, and it sets up 4th down. Now, Prescott. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down behind the line.
That'll bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Micah Fitzpatrick, the strong defense there, able to break that one up. 3rd and 11. Throwing is Williams. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Micah Fitzpatrick. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
City, baby. Touchdown City.
Chase McLaughlin sets the kickoff.
And we are underway from Houston. Oh, there's a nice move by Robinson. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Javon Hargrave, the D-tackle, getting the sack. How about the defense there trying to set the tone of the very first play of the game?
Yeah, there's a little bit of a glow here tonight because they brought the heat right out of the gate. What a good job establishing the tone for this one.
Down the left sideline. He's on his way. Touchdown, Vikings. C.J. Stroud, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Vikings go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Vikings 7, Texans nothing. Chase McLaughlin.
McLaughlin now to kick this one away. Sheds off the tackle. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Achane to start the drive. And he is going to lose yardage here. No sweat from Montez Sweat that time as he makes that stop look easy. The first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Throwing is Williams. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And it gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
43-yard line.
Looking to throw is Williams. This one thrown underneath to Achane. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's 2nd down.
At the Vikings 38-yard line.
To throw, Williams. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he gets it down to the 32. That's good for a first down. His 2nd catch of the opening drive.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw again. That one out wide and intercepted. Terron Johnson able to pick it. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to making a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know, they spent all week in practice and meetings talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
He ran it last time. Now Stroud will throw it. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Right where the set him down started. They need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Stroud looking to throw. It's complete. It's Fitzgerald. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
First down, Minnesota.
Play action. Stroud now. Forced out to his left. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
He was brought down by Dylan Dinovich. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Vikings.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. And that is taken in by Njoku. Touchdown, Vikings!
David Njoku.
There you go, baby. Yeah.
If you're a Freeway fan, we're just east of the 405, one of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in England.
Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off and running from Houston. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Get the fullback involved here. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Intended target was Calvin Ridley. And now they're going to face 3rd down. To the air, Mahomes. Check this one down, complete to the fullback. And they get him down after a gain of 10. But great effort on his part. Pays off at 1st down.
1st down, Kansas City.
Setting him on the dive. And he'll get this through midfield and start pushing into Texans territory. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Yeah, I know you can read your partner right now, Kate. You know I'm smiling because that was a callback to the early days of football when fullbacks, fullbacks, not running backs, they were the ones that were the ground game. He didn't stop a yard or two, He ripped off a nice chunk for them right there.
They gain 11 on that play, and it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City. Quick hitter. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. That hit got there quickly.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. He's going to have about 9 yards, it looks like, as he's forced towards that sideline. And it's going to be 1st down, Chiefs. Keep feeding that fullback, baby. He's going to be taken down. Play goes for about 10 yards. And that's going to give the Chiefs a 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Kansas City.
Pistol now for Mahomes. Batted away at the line. Incomplete. Didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 10.
The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
Cut near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
Xavier Worthy now on the return. Things going well so far. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Coming out throwing is Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down. for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Houston. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. He's tackled after a gain of about 13. And that deals the Texans first down.
13 yards on the play. That's another Texans first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
And before we can see a snap, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. The Chiefs in control so far. More from Reliant Stadium coming right up. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Staying on the ground here with Etienne. Look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Working on second down, Williams. This one's misplayed and falls to the ground. Incomplete, and now it's third down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Third down run from Etienne. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's fourth down. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
He finds Njoku, complete. And he gets home. Touchdown, Texans. David Njoku, a 21-yard effort. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripted.
And he does not tie this game. His extra points off. They remain down by 1. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Starting from the 5. Showing a little burst so far. And he goes out of bounds, short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More just ahead from Reliant Stadium. Playing favorites with the fullback here. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Third and short. Here's Mahomes. Blocked by his fullback behind the line. The stop is made. Defense drives him out after a gain of about 13. And that earns Kansas City the first down. Fresh set of downs now from the 39. Now it's Mahomes. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
It moves to second and 10.
Here's Mahomes now. Complete out to the right. And give him a gain of about 6 before he steps out of bounds. It's going to bring up third down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Throwing is Mahomes. Look at this fullback now. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout, and that's going to be their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Looking to throw Mahomes. Dump off to his fullback. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up first and goal.
It just felt like a composure play. Quarterback was calm. Receiver did his job securing the ball, and because of it, those chains are unmoving.
And he's in for the touchdown. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on a fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
And the two-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. Butker on now to kick this one away. Worthy now to return it. And in the end, only able to get this up to his 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Williams set to pass. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Darnell Savage with the pick. And the Chiefs get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Approaching the final minute here before halftime. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He cuts it right. And he's got another one tonight. Touchdown, Chiefs.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
Butker to try the point after. This one splits the uprights. It is good. They bump their lead up to 14.
20, Texans 6.
Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Achane. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Now 2nd down throw for Williams. By Malik Hooker. Will take over right at the 5 after the return.
This is such a back-and-forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence.